What's the most life-changing realization you had as a teenager? I was 17 when I realized I'd spent 3 years being friends with people who made me miserable. It hit me during lunch. I was sitting at our usual table with 7 other people, laughing at a joke I didn't find funny, pretending to care about drama I didn't understand. Someone made a comment about my shirt, not mean enough to call out, but sharp enough to sting. Everyone laughed. I laughed too. Then I looked around the table and realized I didn't actually like any of these people. Not in a petty way. I mean, genuinely, if I met them today, I wouldn't choose to spend time with them. They weren't cruel, just exhausting. Every conversation was a performance. Every hangout involved someone getting subtly torn apart the moment they left. Every text thread was analyzing who said what and what it meant. I joined this group freshman year because they seemed cool, popular without being the popular kids, funny, confident. They invited me to things and I was terrified of saying no because what if I ended up alone? So I molded myself into someone they'd want around. I listened to their music, watched their shows, laughed at their jokes, stayed quiet when they talked over me. By junior year, I was exhausted. By senior year, I was miserable. That lunch table moment was the breaking point. I sat there with my mediocre cafeteria pizza and thought, I have 8 months left of high school. Do I really want to spend them like this? The answer was no. I didn't make a dramatic exit. No big speech or confrontation. I just started saying no. Can't make it tonight. Already have plans. Not feeling up to it. They noticed. Group text went from constant to occasional to silent. Someone asked if I was mad. I said no, just busy with college stuff. That was enough. The space that opened up was terrifying at first. I'd spent so long being part of something that being part of nothing felt like failure. I ate lunch in the library, went home right after school, spent weekends applying to colleges and watching movies alone. Then something shifted. There were 2 people I'd been friendly with but never close to. Becca from AP English and Jordan from Robotics Club. We'd talked in class, worked on projects together, but never hung out outside school. One day Becca saw me reading in the library at lunch and sat down. We talked about the book, then about other books, then about how senior year felt weird and isolating and like everyone was just waiting for it to end. Jordan joined us the next week. Turned out they'd been eating lunch in the robotics room for the same reason I was hiding in the library. We started hanging out deliberately. Coffee on weekends, movie nights, actual conversations where nobody was performing or competing. They asked how I was doing and waited for real answers. I did the same. It wasn't perfect. We didn't have years of inside jokes or matching Halloween costumes, but it was easy, comfortable, real. Senior year became the best year of high school, which nobody tells you is possible. I learned something crucial during those months. Being alone isn't the same as being lonely, and being surrounded by people isn't the same as having friends. I went to college with that lesson. Made friends slowly. Let relationships develop naturally instead of forcing them. Said no to groups that felt draining. Prioritized people who made me feel like myself instead of a performance. My old friend group? I see their posts sometimes. They're scattered across different colleges now, still in a group chat, still posting throwback photos with captions about missing each other. I don't miss them at all. Becca and Jordan are still my closest friends. We're at different schools, but we talk constantly. Real talk, not performance talk. They know me better than people I spent years trying to impress. People say high school friendships don't last. Maybe they're right, but the ones built on actually liking each other have a better shot than the ones built on fear of being alone. I was terrified of losing that friend group. Terrified of sitting by myself. Terrified of being the person nobody wanted around. Turns out the scariest thing wasn't being alone. It was spending years surrounded by people and feeling lonely anyway.